Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Good afternoon. I've just been writing up my journal or diary, which helps with my anxiety, depression and my mental health. Noting it all down, what's going on, like it's some kind of comedy show. Alexa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 1:31 p.m.
So it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So I got up this morning, there was a load of noise. It sounds like someone's groundscaping. It's like a buzzing continuous noise. I've shut the window. I think they're mowing the lawn and cutting plants, etc. around the area. So it's noisy. It's been noisy all morning, it's been noisy all afternoon. I haven't gone anywhere, not really done anything, but I cracked on with things that I didn't feel I could do over the weekend. So I've washed clothes, I've washed a load of washing up, I've done housework, as they call it. For lunch, I did a cold meal, which was tuna, some vegetable rice, and mixed together. It was really, really nice. And I had a sausage roll as well. So I've eaten my lunch. I've not gone without. I took Max out for a walk this morning, and I just took Max for a walk and I tried to enjoy the walk, and it was very, very hot, but it was overcast. The weather now is boiling hot. It's absolutely boiling hot and the sun is shining and we've got all this horrible noise. You can't hear it because I've shut the window. If you open the window, you've just got a buzzing sound. So I've done all my chores. I've cooked my lunch. The cats and the dog are fine. They've been fed. Max is led out sleeping. Harry's eating some food. And Harry's been out on the balcony with my supervision because, you know, it's very hot for a cat with all that fur to be stuck inside a flat. So I went out under my supervision and I watched it was okay and didn't jump off. I've done some washing. I've hung my washing out on the balcony on dryers. And I'm on my own in my flat doing my own thing and getting on with it, which is fine. And I've got fans on. Well, I will put them on when I finish this video. Just now I went down to see if there was any post. I've got some bathroom scales coming, which is supposed to be delivered by the Royal Mail. Last time it was Yodel and my parcel was obliterated. I went downstairs, there's no parcels downstairs, there's nothing in the mailbox. It is now just gone 1:30. Right, and every time I go out and take Max for a walk in the afternoon, I expect the parcel will come when I go out. Well, I can't help that. I can't help that. They don't tell me what time it's going to be delivered. No one's told me what time it's coming, so I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm not staying locked up indoors. There was men in orange, like orange boiler suits and white helmets, walking on the railway station. As I was going downstairs to get my mail, there was 3 or 4 blokes dressed in orange boiler suits and white helmets going past on the railway. They're cutting all down the plants and everything everywhere. That's what they do in the summer, isn't it? You get the lawnmower out, mow the grass, and see to your plants and chop them down with the hedge cutters. All that's going on. It's horrible if you've got hay fever. So open the mailbox, nothing in it. came back up to my flat, and here I am now. So I've had my lunch. There's no mail so far. The sun is shining. It's a lovely day. I'm just relaxing and taking it easy. Obviously, the only way that these people can correspond with me or annoy me is through TikTok, and they can't really do that now because it doesn't bother me. You know, I know what their game is. I've gone through several videos about gang stalking. There's one expert on it, and he is an expert, absolute expert on gang stalking and how they operate and what they do. And now I 100% know what it is, and I just get on my merry way. And if they want to do silly scenarios in front of me, to the side of me, back that way, that's up to them. But I'm just getting on with my life. I have had 2 washing machines tampered with. People say to me, oh, you haven't got a washing machine. No, I haven't. And the reason I haven't got a washing machine is because every time I get a washing machine, and it was the second one in a few years, I came back from a shopping trip and found that my washing machine had been tampered with and broken. And it's inside a cupboard. You can't tell me that the dog and the cats fiddled with it, because it's inside a cupboard and was locked and shut. So at my old address, I came home from the shops. Put some washing in the machine. It was working before I went out. Come back from shops, it's broken. And the same thing happened here. So gang stalkers want you to be absolutely at your wit's end, mentally and everything else. And one of the things they attack is your cleanliness and your hygiene, right? It's nothing to do with you, it's them. So on one occasion, this is no word of a lie, I came back to my flat and all my deodorant had disappeared. My deodorant. My feminine deodorant, I couldn't find a can of deodorant in the place when I had loads of it. So anything that enhances your, lipsticks, ex-partners and they targeted my lipsticks because it makes me happy putting a bit of lipstick on. So all my makeup was in the dustbin. My makeup, my clothing. They destroy your clothes. They put cigarette burns in it. They cover it in shit, throw it in the bin. So your appearance, they want you. You can't enhance yourself, make yourself look good. They want you to smell. They want you to look like an effing tramp. And I'm a woman, and for a woman, hygiene is paramount, and making yourself look nice is something that you want to do. Now, this is what narcissistic men do as well. They want to keep you to themselves, so they destroy your property. Destroy it. Makeup, deodorants, appliances where you need to wash your clothes, keep your bedding clean. So you're going to walk around. If you've got nothing to wash your clothes in, it's really hard. I'm doing it now. I'm hand washing in the sink with my hands. And I have to scrub the clothing with a scrubbing brush, and I make sure it's clean and it smells nice, even though I'm washing it in the sink. And I don't use a tumble dryer. I wash it outside in the fresh air, which is on there now. But it's not because I can't afford these things. It's because they get broken and destroyed when I'm outside. They mess with your pets. They harm your pets. They think, you know what I mean? It's part of you, so they hurt it. They hurt your pets. I used to come home and find one of my cats in distress. When this guy moved in first upstairs, my pets were hiding underneath the furniture. They were scared of all this thumping going on. They were terrified. They ran off and hid, and I couldn't find them for days on one occasion, terrified of this horrific noise that was going on. When I first moved into this property, we had building noise. I couldn't concentrate or do anything. I was just sat here like this. Okay. I've learnt to live with it. And it takes time, and you just have to train your brain to think differently. So when they're doing this, trying to get a reaction and control you, you just sit there, smile and get on with what you're doing. Or when they're banging next door on the wall while I'm trying to do a video, or I'm sat down eating my dinner and it nearly falls out my plate, you have to just ignore it, and it's extremely difficult, and it takes a long time. There are days now when I can't stand it. I just want to get the fuck out of here and just not come back, especially when he's got his kids up there. And you shouldn't want to feel like that in your own home, but I fucking do. So narcissistic males, I can't say from a man's point of view because I'm a woman, they destroy your belongings, your makeup, your clothing, because they don't want you to look nice, they don't want you to smell nice. They destroy your deodorant, your soap, things you wash your clothes with. It's awful. Now I'm on my own, I don't live with anybody. I still get the feeling that, you know, they're the ones that doing it, and then they call you smelly and dirty, and they're destroying your property and breaking your things and making you feel bad about yourself when it's them doing it. It's them. And they go around saying to other people, it's her, it's her, it's her, but it's them. It's them. But you're fighting a losing battle because there's loads of them at it, spreading rumours and doing nasty things, and there's only you to try and explain yourself as to what's going on. Why you're living like that? Why are the places like that? That is it. Why they would want a woman to go around without deodorant and not, you know, just, I don't get it. But they're suffering from a mental health disorder. They're mentally unwell. They're mentally ill. So I've cooked my lunch. Max is out for the count at the moment. I'm not going to wake him up to take him for a walk. I'll wait till he wakes up naturally and he wants to go out. But I've had all that. I've had men destroying my property, my makeup, my appliances, and my bits and pieces. You know, the trinkets women like on their handbags and stuff. I've had cigarette burns in my handbags, cigarette burns in my clothing. A narcissist they're dangerous, and it takes a long time to recover. And that's why I'm on my own, and not for any other reason. See you later.